How many properties does Rihanna have? How many properties does A$AP Rocky have? And where are they going to raise their newborn? Stay tuned for more. Rocky has shook up the Twittersphere with his fervor. When rumors of an amorous affair began to circulate in late 2020, the star-studded couple, both Grammy Award winners, first made headlines around the world. The couple, who have been together for over a year, have announced they're expecting their first child, with Rihanna displaying her baby bulge in a series of inspiring Instagram photographs earlier this week. As a confirmed power couple, BadGalRiRi and Lord Flacko, as their moniker suggests, are now faced with the arduous chore of choosing which multi-million-dollar mansion to raise their newborn baby in. It's a more difficult question than you might assume. Rihanna is currently believed to be worth north of $2.38 billion, thanks in large part to her incredibly successful and lucrative cosmetic and lingerie brands, Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty. With all of that money, the Barbadian diva has been able to acquire a number of gorgeous homes under her umbrella, the Beach House of Barbados. In October 2013, Rihanna purchased a home in Barbados, where she was born. She purchased an expensive villa at the One Sandy Lane Resort, a far cry from her humble childhood home. The singer rented out the estate after returning to the island for Christmas the year before, decided she loved it so much she was willing to pay $22 million, or £17.1 million, to call it home. The property, which is one of 8 on the opulent complex, includes 5 ensuite bedrooms, each with its own private patio and dressing room. The A-list holiday home boasts a magnificent entrance with a spiral staircase leading up to the bedrooms, complete with beautiful handcrafted balustrades. That's how you make an impression. The house, which is known as the most lavish on the island, is conveniently placed just along the beach from the 5-star Sandy Lane Resort, which Rihanna is believed to enjoy. We can't think of a more opulent setting for the actress to unwind after a long day. The property is the ideal place for Rihanna to sit back, relax, and spend quality time with her family, with a driver, a 24-hour concierge, gardener, and a private chef on hand to assist her. What more could the star want for? The Diamond singer also owns more than a half-dozen residences in California, where she spends the majority of her time these days. Hollywood Hills Mansion. A high-floor apartment in Wilshire Corridor, a $10.9 million Hollywood Hills mansion she's selling, due to a couple of home invasions in 2018, and a security-focused, sumptuous 7.3 million unit inside Century City's famed The Century Condo Project, are among the Los Angeles properties she's listed. Rihanna paid $6.8 million, or £5.3 million, for this Hollywood Hills house in 2017. The residence, which is a recent addition to her property portfolio, is surrounded by a towering wall of vegetation and guarded entry gates, ensuring the star's seclusion. The house is 7,100 square feet on the inside, with a pool guest house and a 2-car garage. The opulent home features high ceilings, arched doorways, and steel frame windows and doors, with a vast formal living room large enough to house a grand piano and a rustic tiled fireplace. 3 ensuite bedrooms, as well as a large master suite with a city view sitting room, fireplace, and lavish private bathroom, are located on the 3-story main residence. Imagine waking up to such beautiful scenery. Between the main house and the guest house, there's an infinity-edged swimming pool and a spa, which the star is rumored to utilize as a workout center. The house was broken into by an intruder who lingered in the house for 12 hours when Rihanna wasn't there, causing yet another calamity. As a result, she listed the house for $7.5 million, or £5.8 million, in 2018. After failing to sell the house, Rihanna chose to rent it out for $35,000, or £27,000 a month. However, the listing has since been removed. Riri has also spent more than $32 million on 2 Beverly Hills residences that were erected adjacent to each other. The first Beverly Hills property. Fans wondering what the secret singer has been up to recently should know that she has been busy adding to her booming portfolio by purchasing yet another jaw-dropping property. Rihanna purchased this huge 5-bedroom, 7-bathroom Beverly Hills property for $13.8 million, or £9.9 million, in early 2021. Not long after things got serious with her new partner, A$AP Rocky. The singer recently listed the apartment for rent at $80,000, or £58,000 per month. The 5,900 square foot property is tucked away in the prestigious 90210 zip code, with famous neighbors. If the new renters run out of milk, they can always turn to their neighbors, who include Madonna and Sir Paul McCartney, 2 of Rihanna's major musical idols. Mary Sheldon, the daughter of best-selling crime and thriller novelist Sidney Sheldon, once owned the property, which was erected in the 1930s. When it was purchased by software entrepreneur Daniel Starr in 2016, the home sale was documented in an episode of the reality show Million Dollar Listing. The investor spent millions on the property's destruction and reconstruction, then sued his contractors for fraud and bad workmanship. Despite the turmoil, Starr converted the property into an ultra-modern farmhouse with modern and traditional architectural elements throughout the building and interior. From French white oak hardwood floors to marbled surfaces to brass and stainless steel accents, there are plenty of dazzling fixtures and sophisticated craftsmanship on exhibit. Rihanna, whose lingerie line Savage X Fenty was valued at $1 billion earlier this year, has previously stated her intention to develop a Caribbean-themed cookbook, which could explain why she was drawn to the house. The bright and airy kitchen would have been ideal for trying out new dishes with celebrity pals. An intimate living area, sophisticated wet bar, and alfresco courtyard with a campfire, pool, and spa amenities are just a few of the open-plan places for socializing. Custom walk-in closets and a very spectacular master bathroom with a solitary bathtub that connects to a sun-trapped terrace will also be available to the new tenant. There are a variety of areas to spend private moments, as well as several internal and outdoor overlooks that overlook the luscious foliage of Coldwater Canyon, as one would probably expect from a Beverly Hills getaway. The second Beverly Hills property. Also in 2017, the pop star paid $2.8 million, or 2.2 million pounds, for this Spanish-style property in West Hollywood, only to resell it 3 months later for $2.9 million, or 2.3 million pounds. The fixer-upper house was sold for the asking price in February 2018 behind locked gates. The 2-story main home includes 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a den, and spans 2,650 square feet. With fresh white walls, neutral furnishings, and light oak floors throughout, the open-plan main living room exudes Californian beach vibes. The home's upper floor master suite dazzles with an expansive vaulted ceiling, walk-in wardrobe, and ensuite bathroom. The space's private balcony, which gives breathtaking views of the garden, is nevertheless our favorite feature. In all honesty, we believe the second house will be demolished and replaced with something far more avant-garde and representative of Riri's pioneering sense of style. Rihanna also has a Manhattan penthouse and a secret London house. But let's now talk about Mr. Rocky's residences. The 33-year-old Manhattanite, born Rakeem Athelston Mayers, has a net worth of roughly $14 million, which isn't nearly as large as his female counterparts. That hasn't prevented the fashion killer rapper from getting 2 separate pads on opposite sides of the world. Rocky's first foray into the lucrative world of real estate was a $5 million home in West Hollywood that he purchased in 2016. It was aptly and hilariously dubbed an LA starter house by Dirt.com. Rihanna has been photographed periodically visiting and going from the 5-bedroom residence over the past year, indicating that ASAP hasn't grown tired of the modern digs. Mayer's second home is in London, more notably in the constantly wealthy Mayfair neighborhood. To his credit, he keeps his exact location as well as any other details about his British digs under wraps. Given that both Rocky and Rihanna have a sweet spot for London, Rihanna once rented a Victorian-era London mansion for $34,000 a week. There's a high chance the couple will be spending some time with their infant in the English metropolis. With all these mansions, where do you think the couple will raise their newborn? Let us know in the comments.